Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yokoman here. Welcome back to another episode of this Villarreal save here on FIFA 21. And today we find out our fate in the Europa League. We're also going to take on Celta Vigo to get this one off in the league. I'm looking forward to it. They should be a tough game to play. We will end this one against Real Madrid as well. So an action-packed episode. If you did not see the first leg of the Hertha Berlin game, it was absolutely unbelievable. Go back and watch the last episode. Slap a like on it. Hit subscribe for this unbelievable series. We will be finishing this month off. And Real Madrid is going to be the way we end the episode. It's going to be a difficult one. And then we move into a new month. Will we be playing Europa League football that month? I bloody hope so. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it? But we'll see if we can get past Hertha. There's only a goal in it. It's a 2-goal swing because we were the away side, which is a little bit more healthy for us. But first of all, let's manage this match against Celta Vigo, and where we might rest a few players with the Hertha game on the horizon. But we are still in this top 4 run. It's very tight there. So yeah, it's crunch time. Resting players as well it's not an easy decision, is it? Because we rest players and then don't have a good performance against Celta Vigo, or don't beat Celta Vigo, a team that we need to beat, 18th in the league, not having a good season, but we know they've got a decent squad. Iago Aspas. Let's see how he does. He's no Gerard Moreno, though. I have opted to rotate because I just think it makes sense. They're playing the exact same formation as us. That I feel like that's going to cause me problems. I don't know why. I just feel like that's going to cause me problems. But I made the choice to rotate just simply for the fact that they're 18th in the league. They're in terrible form. This is still a very good 11. This is still a very good 11. We've still got a pace of RB. Oh, I hope we can still do the job. This is risky to rotate in this kind of match because we need to keep momentum going. But the Hertha Berlin game is the important one at the moment, the one we're looking at over the horizon and thinking we need to win that one, or at least have a really good performance in where we don't concede a single goal. I'm pretty shocked actually how bad of a season Celta Vigo are actually having. They're a team that I contemplated doing this Spanish save with. They've got a very good squad, to be honest with you. I quite like the team. I quite like the kit colours and everything about them, so I am pretty shocked that they're having such a poor season. We found the same situation in Football Manager as well, so maybe Celta Vigo just aren't as good as I remember them to be. But yeah, they're right down there in the relegation zone. A win today probably would pull them out of it. So expect them to be fighting hard to get one. Rotation it is for Villarreal here as we kick off at home. But the result is clear what we want. We still want a victory. Nonetheless, there's no change. You don't want to be giving the ball away to Iago Aspas there straight away. And we all already know how great my defending is on the first game of the day. We all know I'm world class at defending in the first one of the day. Let's see how it goes on in this one. I think Celta Vigo were one of the first games of the day recently as well, and it did not go well from what I can remember. We'll see if memory brings me back to that place, but they've outnumbered us already with a ball that plays him offside, so I'm not too stressed about that at the moment. I'd like a little bit of a comfortable start, to be honest with you. They're probably going to press us, probably going to play quite aggressively against us. I would. If I saw the team sheet that we were putting out today, Villarreal, and the season that we were having, I'd see it as a little bit of a slant against us because we haven't gone full strength in the slightest. Paco Alcacer there will manage to find Rafael Leao, who will play in RB, and now we've got the outnumbered, and it's in. Oh, Francis Coquelin, maybe with his first goal. Maybe I could have played that on the ground. I was just worried that how close Coquelin was, the ball was going to be too heavy and he wouldn't be able to get a nice touch on it. It was always going to be a hard header to score, really. I should have gone back post. Coquelin now. I feel Leao. I'm going to always look for this ball to RB. RB chases the run. RB's going to keep going. And he's going to slide that in for Paco Alcacer for 1-0. And Ivan saves it again. I'm shocked that Paco couldn't get enough power on that to fire it home. But Ivan saves it again. Still 0-0. Celta Vigo doing very well to stay in this. We're cutting them open now. Arbe's definitely the key down that side. Sanchez is going to try and get past Coquelin. And I tell you something, he's not easy to get past. Paco Alcacer now. We've got bodies making runs forward. Capoue, and here we go. This is one of them. Rafael Leao. Oh, the ball roll. Rafael Leao, if he goes all the way, that's majestic. Leao. Oh, what a save from Ivan. That ball roll was fantastic. It's about time I ball rolled the computer. But another save from Ivan. He's going to be fighting hard to keep them in this one. Well, with the corner in again. And try and beat near post. This time we do. And a Raul Albiol with his first goal of the season. And it's a header in the end from a corner that breaks them down. We've had some good opportunities. Ivan's been brilliant, but that bullet header will give us a 1-0 lead. There we go, half-time, only 1-0 to the good. I think we've had a few better opportunities than that, but Celta Vigo, as I've said, definitely playing like a side that is sat in 18th, lacking confidence. Haven't really showed much going forward, and we've kind of dominated, but the goalkeeper's kept them in it, and it's still a very close game. They could easily come back and nick a point. Teams always come out really strong in the second half against me. Well, I made another mistake. Paco will try and play that through to Rafael Leao, and this could be the one that punishes him. Leao, and it is the one that punishes him. They've been full of mistakes at the back. They're trying to tiki-taka pass the ball about, and they're just not a side that's capable of doing that. It's evident to see. The coach needs to have a word. What are you playing out from the back for? Absolutely shocking tan on that geezer. But this was just too easy for us, and Leao powers it home this time. No save from the goalkeeper. 2-0. We could be a little bit more comfortable now, knowing that we're going into the game against, Hertha Berlin. We've got this lead. We might even rest Capoue now, which probably we should do, because he's tired. Well, that'll spark a double sub now, and we've got the second goal. Alcacer will come off and Capoue will come off. We will bring on Ebora, who had a decent game last time out. We'll also bring on Ferreira, who had a very good episode in the last episode, picking himself up a couple of goals. We've got out on the break here now, and Tailman's been given an absolute acre. The problem is we're well marked in the centre, so I'm going to come back to Capoue, who will find Ferreira in the end, and there we go. Nail in the coffin stuff there from Villarreal. Very clinical, very smart, cool, calm, collected with the passing. 3-0, and that will be game, set, and match, I imagine, here against Celta Vigo, who I felt briefly after the second goal were slowly starting to pull themselves back, but again, it's just the space they give us on the break. Well, coming forward here, Celta Vigo, with a purpose. But Samakam will cut it out. I thought Albiol had been done then. Luckily for us, he hadn't. We are going to be put under enough pressure to lose the ball, though. Denis Suarez now. Ooh, takes on the shot. Easy for Mario Rulli in the end, though. Abe here. Dart and run forward. The only man he could really play it into is Tailman. They've defended well. We've just managed to break them down in patches, but for the lion's share of the game, it's not like I've been having tons and tons of opportunities, apart from really early doors where we had that opportunity with Paco. Like, they've been really tough to break down. They've been solid at the back. They've marked really well from what I would say is decent crossing positions for ourselves. And I feel like they've been a little bit unlucky. You can tell they're just, they're a team down on their luck more than anything. And it was kind of always going to happen, this. We've got stronger will, probably better players. In the end, as Iago's pass goes for that, but Albiol is there. Good performance from him, actually. The old man of the team, Albiol, having a good performance in this one. And again, I think the high line they've played with the pressing certainly wasn't the best way to play against us. We're probably one of the best goal-scoring, counter-attacking teams in the league. But there we go, there we have it. 3-0 victory. We march on into the Hertha Berlin game now in very good form. Straight into it, straight into the Berlin game. Here we go. Here's the squad at full strength, as you would expect. We're very strong. We're very strong for this game. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we could do with this. They've got an unbelievable team. They really do. They were so difficult. Matthias Kuna caused me all kinds of problems in the last match. Let's see if we can hold them off in this one. We do have the advantage. We have the 3-2 lead. Also the away goal. Berlin need more than one goal to go through in this one. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. It's a big feel, this one. It's a big game. It gives us the opportunity to reach a quarter-final this season, which we would certainly welcome. I'm hoping it isn't another German side in the next round. They play really good physical football. They're really intense, high-octane kind of stuff, and I'd rather not be facing them if I'm 100% honest with you. I'd rather we got maybe a favourable quarter-final, but there aren't going to be any easy teams in the quarters, let's be honest. They'll all have got here on merit, and hopefully we'll be joining the rest in the quarter-final. I've got faith in these boys. They could do it, and when you've got Gerard Moreno back on the pitch, you've got to have a bit of confidence, haven't you? Lee Dixon has just called our formation a confused diamond. Well, I'll tell you something, Lee. Keep your eyes on the game firmly, because there's nothing confusing about my diamond. Well, Guendouzi's made a mistake there. That was obvious. Capoue, he'll wait. I think he might have timed it just about right for Gerard Moreno. Now he can work magic. He will work magic, will he? Oh, Lifted it back across. There weren't much he could do, let's be honest. I feel for him. There was not much he could do. Etienne Capoue now. Oh, we have to play that quickly. Gerard Moreno tries to go for the turn on Milinkovic. Just wasn't doable. They're going to give the ball back away. Gerard Moreno now. That's not the man you want to give it away to. Paco Alcacer. Well saved. What a fiery start to this match. Hertha Berlin need to give their heads a little bit of a shake. I think they're nervous within the moment here because we're on top. Capoue will drive that straight in. Oh, that was very clever. That was very, very clever, but the goalkeeper was wise to it. The defence was not. Boyata got absolutely done there, but the goalkeeper was wise to it in the end. Well, coming forward now, Musa. Pau Torres, though. He's a real force, is Pau Torres. My big issue is, can we keep hold of him next season? And, oh, this is not good for them. This is where we thrive. The numbers game is where we thrive. Gerard Moreno's the man I want. It was the wrong decision. It was the wrong decision. I had a nice, neat ball that I could have played to Paco Alcacer. We went for Gerard Moreno. Wrong choice there from Chukwueze. Really. Danny Parejo there. We'll find Paco, who they're kind of leaving in acres. Gerard Moreno now. We'll go out wide to Moy Gomez. Moy Gomez will try and whip that one in. Paco Alcacer. Oh, Paco Alcacer! 1-0 Villarreal. It's clearly down to a huge mistake, and it's not gonna be given after I celebrated like that. And why? Is he actually offside? Oh, he is. He is. Oh, that's frustrating. Gutted, especially when you celebrate. It is still 0-0. Hertha Berlin being given a lifeline here. Well, Moreno can tie up several defenders. Paco Alcacer now tried to turn Boyata. Paco Alcacer's never going to be able to turn him. We're going for Chukwueze there. Cannot find the pass. I feel on top, but I'm very nervous that we haven't scored a goal. That is worrying me a little bit, that there's no goal from us yet. And while there's no goal, it just kind of means that this doesn't change for Hertha. It's the same, you know, the same situation. Pick up the goals and they'll be through. Well, obviously, I do go a little bit Michael Owen from time to time. We are going to try and play that forward now. I do find Paco Alcacer. What a save. Maybe should have played that back through to Gerard Moreno. I just thought we'd fooled the defender. Why not give Paco Alcacer the opportunity to shoot from there? But as you can see, Gerard Moreno was coming forward. Maybe that would have been the right pass. Gerard Moreno there, though. I've just said I'm finding it far more difficult to break them down, and they've just kind of given us the opportunity! And Gerard Moreno the opportunity to fire in a header like that. Wow. What a header this is. This will probably send us through to the quarterfinals, and the power he gets on that. Oh, it's top corner. It's beautiful. 1-0 Villarreal. And that man again does it for us. And that'll be on the stroke of half-time as well. We'll go straight in for half-time now, and Hertha Berlin have it all to do. Same situation, though. They need to come out here and they need to really perform. 3 goals they'll need in the second half. Gerard Moreno pretty much putting us 1 foot into the quarter-final now. Oh, what a header. Well, Chukwueze now has been given a lot of room. And considering what we've done with our head so far, they need to mark very, very well there, because they'll be worried now every time that we get the ball out wide, which is probably where we're having our most joy at the moment, is from out wide. Let's see what they could do start this second half. I feel like if they get a goal, this is wide open. They get one, it makes the game completely wide open. Matthias Cunha, though, pretty much non-existent in this one. We're used to seeing the silky skills, the good footwork that he showed in the last match. We've not seen it in this one, and wayward passes like that won't be helping him. Whipped in here, the corner. Cordoba is in there too. Sat is in there too. And it is cleared off the line. Oh, that's lucky Gerard Moreno now, though. What a touch that is. And he will turn, and he's got options. He'll turn, and he's got options. And we might take what was an attack for them and make it into a counter-attack for us. Back to Gerard Moreno. He'll do good footwork. He won't. And it's just kind of petered out. We give a lot to do that counter-attack there, to be fair. Let's make sure that we're smart now and we get everybody back. Gives them the opportunity to bring on Sami Khedira as well. We'll see what option and impact he can have in the centre of the park. It's been tough for them there in the centre. Well, I don't want to feel too overconfident, but we're going to go with the triple subbage. We're going to bring on Tagueras. We're going to bring on Liao. We're also going to bring on Yeremy. I think we're well we're well clear here. I mean, that might be a little bit overconfident, but we've got big games coming up. I'd like to play a pretty strong side in the Eibar or the Cadiz game, who we play next. I'd like to play a strong squad for that. Pick up the victory again in the league. We've got Real Madrid, haven't we? We've got Real Madrid at the end of this episode, so we need to start thinking about who we've got next, but maybe I should be focused on what's happening on the pitch. It is now 4-3, but they still need 2 goals. They still need 2, because if we draw, it doesn't matter. We got 3 away goals. They need to at least match that. So they're going to need another 2. This is beautiful football, though. What a dink ball, and I mean, he's always going to score that. Dillaso, what a goal. Well, Matthias Cunha's coming off, and I've got to be honest, we haven't seen much of him today. It's been a big surprise. He hasn't really put in the level of performance that we're used to. We do have a corner here now. Piontek is on. He'll be looking to make an impact. So Markham's going to be charging in for that, and I mean, it ends up being a good header from Piontek, but for a brief moment, I thought we were going to get an own goal there. Well, we've got Jeremy making that run again. He's got a bit more help this time, Jeremy. He needs a bit more help than that, though, doesn't he? It's going to go to Leao and out wide to Moy Gomez, maybe for the winner. Oh, what a save. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. There we have it, ladies and gents. We will be making our way to the quarterfinals of the Europa League in what was a really hard-fought tie, to be honest with you. Hertha Berlin was brilliant. It was a fantastic tie. Really fun one to play, but we go through 4-3. They left it far too late. They needed to be better in this game, and let's be honest, that Gerard Moreno goal was probably the huge difference for us. Very, very happy with that. I said I didn't want another German side. We will be playing against Borussia Mönchengladbach in the next 2 legs of the Europa League. Not an ideal situation, not really what I would have wanted, but it is what it is. That'll be a trio of German sides in this year's Europa League knockout stages. Let's see if we can knock another one out in Gladbach. There's not going to be any left in the competition, surely. Let's go now and simulate the game against Cadiz. Then we will play the mighty Real Madrid at home in the league. League leaders Real Madrid as well. Hopefully we can get a decent result. I think that's going to be an extremely tough game, though. Cadiz are 20th in the league. 20th. If we don't come out of this quick sim with a victory, I'll be very surprised. Let's see what happens. We've rotated like a touch. Obviously, there's some tired legs. Gerard Moreno's still in the team, though. See what result we managed to get here. We lose 3-2. How do we lose 3-2 to bottom of the league? They had 3 shots. They had 3 shots in the entire game. And we're going to lose this one 3-2. Leao and Gerard Moreno with the goals for us. Parejo got a 4.6. Jeez, he had a bad game. We conceded 3. That's really poor from us. We will lose to bottom of the league. The lineup for Real Madrid will be this one. Pretty much a full-strength side. Well, no, not pretty much. Full-strength side out here from Villarreal. This is really important now after that loss to Cadiz, that the boys bounce back and pick themselves up a little bit. Also, in 3 days' time, we play against Sevilla. So, this is making this fixture run very, very intense, because Gladbach then, the week after that. Let's see what we can do. They've got a really strong team. A really, really strong side. This is going to be hard. These are the ones we look forward to. The big ones against the big boys. Real Madrid are in town for this one. Sergio Ramos wears the captain for them. Let's hope he doesn't injure any of our players. Let's hope he gets himself a red card. This is going to be tough. They've got a great squad. We know they've got a great team in terms of FIFA as well. The midfield's going to be the hardest part. I'm used to winning the ball back a lot in midfield. These midfielders are not going to be as easy to nick the ball off. I guarantee you that. And give Benzema an opportunity in front of goal, and I think that's it. Game over. Well, home advantage. An opportunity for Gerard Moreno to show what he can do against the big sides. Let's see what he can do against the big sides. We've had some big defeats against bigger teams this season, which have led to frustrations. Let's see if this will be the same, or if we can have a decent result here. Paco Alcacer is going to go out wide there to Moy Gomez. I'm just going to have to try and pull them out of position as often as possible here. Gerard Moreno. Back to Moy Gomez. Oh, Danny Parejo's making a run. Why not go for it? Sergio Ramos. Imagine if he scored an own goal in the opening moments of this one. But he's done fine there. Oh, they've managed to unleash Hazard here. He's not slow, is he? Mario Gaspar will get back. Hazard now. Can we get the tackle on him? We can't, and that's going to be my biggest issue in this one. Benzema, well blocked. Well blocked, Purvis. Oh, God. That was a nervy moment. Let's fire this one forward to Gerard Moreno now. We'll get that out wide to Chukwueze. Or Chukwueze, sorry. Oh, I can never say it right. I can never say it right. Leave me alone, guys. He'll give it to Danny Parejo. It'll be blocked by Luka Modric. And it all falls apart because I couldn't say his bloody name. And I was so focused on trying to say what his damn name was that we lost the football. And Pau Torres has made a huge mistake there. And then a wonderful tackle to save his skin. See Markham now up against Benzema. Hazard. Oh, scintillating stuff. And Benzema will fire off the shot. Rulli will be equal to it. But they're really starting to put some play together now, Real Madrid. Nearly said Barcelona. Real Madrid are really starting to put some play together now. Karim Benzema's getting more and more touches in dangerous positions. Corner kick, though. Are they famed for having good corners? Does Zidane do good corners there at Real Madrid? We're going to be cautious anyway, of course, but I'm just wondering, you know. They just thought popped into my head mid-game. Let's see what we could do here. Carvajal, and this is our moment, maybe. Gerard Moreno will be absolutely begging for a decent run from anybody. Chukwueze might be off. Chukwueze is off. Finishes it, but he's miles... Well, he's not miles off. He was off. I thought so when I was making the touch, but I knew that Gomez didn't have enough in him to keep the run going. He weren't going to beat Casemiro and Ramos. Well, that's an interesting mistake that they've made there. Paco Alcacer now. What can he do? He can find Gerard Moreno. That's what he can do. Gerard Moreno. That's lovely. Gerard Moreno. I said he needed to do it on the big stage against the big teams. I said he needed to show his might. And oh my God, Gerard Moreno. Oh, wow. Wow. Calm down. Everybody breathe. Everybody breathe. This is what this man brings to the table. Courtois, you are not stopping that, mate. You are never stopping that. What a goal for Gerard Moreno. Goal number 21. There's a reason why he's the top goal scorer in the league. And I'll be damned if we manage to keep hold of him next season. It's going to be near impossible to keep hold of him for a second season. He's going to be wanted by everybody, and he should be. What a man and what a player he is. 1-0 here to Villarreal from their own mistake. To be fair to them, they've made the mistake themselves. They've made the problem themselves. Oh, just when I thought that they were probably on top and we were in for some trouble here, maybe just before half-time, oh, we're going to be going in with a lead. Gerard Moreno with that goal, and I just had a brief moment where I didn't think it was going to cross the line after it hit the underside of the bar, but it did. Parejo. He's going to keep his run going. Real Madrid have just opened up a little bit here now. Danny Parejo. He's not stupid. He tries to poke it through to Gerard Moreno. Wasn't to be, and that will be half-time. And I think Zidane will be happy to get the boys in, because since the goal, we're on top. And what a finish it was. The difference here, Gerard Moreno. Well, coming forward now, Real Madrid at the start of this second half. And I'm sure they've been sent out with the instruction to attack. See how they get on. I know that they could cause me problems. They caused us problems in the first half. As Pau Torres cuts that one out. I just feel like they're going to be open again on the break like they are now. And we really do get numbers forward. And we've got numbers forward here. Chukwueze with the man advantage. What can he do? He's going to play it across. He's not. Ferland Mendy is there. But that just gives them a brief insight into what's going to happen if they're sloppy coming forward. Well, concentration levels need to be high to stop Real Madrid from scoring it. And they've been very high again from Pau Torres. As we get the ball straight away, though, with Purvis. Pau Torres has been great so far. You won't hear any frustration from me for Pau Torres and what he's achieved so far in this match. Toni Kroos now. We'll go to Ferland Mendy. Back to Kroos. So Markham will cut that out, will he? He will, just enough. I don't know if that's a corner. I believe it is. Oh, this has been a very tough match so far. They're going to make a substitution here, Real Madrid. Karim Benzema coming off. Jamie Vardy. He's coming on. Let's hope he's not having a party. Look, Zidane looks fuming, doesn't he, with Benzema? Benzema looks fuming to come off in such a big match, this. And it's one of the sides that are potential, I know I'm saying this, but potential title challengers, because that's how close it is. And he's been brought off. Not a good sign for the big man. Jamie Vardy is on the pitch now. That probably will linking to them probably changing up style a little bit. Maybe going on the counter-attack a little bit more. Gerard Moreno now. That's right, stand off him. Gerard Moreno! I'm just, you know, after what he scored in my head, every time I go forward now and take a shot with Gerard Moreno, it's going to be a screamer. Well blocked, though. Very well blocked. Chukwueze. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely fantastic from Paco Alcacer to find Chukwueze. And that should be the nail in the coffin. Real Madrid here are going to lose to Villarreal. We are at home, I suppose, the yellow submarine. 2-0. And what a goal this is. Most importantly, what a pass that is. Oh, lovely finish as well from Chukwueze. Well, that goal will signal a couple of substitutions for us. Manu Tigueras coming on for Danny Parejo. Also, let's get Harishi Abi on for Moy Gomez. Well, the clock's ticking down. Real Madrid haven't really done much. I feel like they've fallen flat since the goal went in. Although they might get an opportunity for a counter-attack here. And you'd want Jamie Vardy to be the man that helped you with a counter-attack. But I don't know if it's negative tactics, but they chose to not go for the counter-attack there, which is, I suppose, fair enough. Then the ball forward, shocking. And that's the tale of Real Madrid's day there. The tale of Real Madrid's day. Chukwueze has been found there very late on. He's going to whip it across. Paco Alcacer makes it 3-0 Villarreal. And Real Madrid have collapsed. Real Madrid have absolutely collapsed as Paco Alcacer there nods that home. It's a wonderful finish from him, by the way. And that will make this one, well, more than done and dusted. It's in the 92nd minute. They were pushing for it. That's a nicely taken header, that from Paco. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be that. And we have a famous victory here against Real Madrid. A 3-0 victory. I think a lot of it comes down to the collapse at the end once we got the second goal. This just seems to be what happens. They were really pushing for it. There were brief moments where I think if Real Madrid had have scored, the game would have gone a different way. That man turned the tide. Gerard Moreno, what a legend he's going to have been in this series. Well, maybe only for season 1, as I really do think we're going to struggle to keep hold of him next season. What an episode, and what a game. We've had some really tough matches here in this episode. Of course, Gladbach now is the team that we take on in the Europa League quarter-final, and the gap is getting very closer, Real Madrid. Villarreal now sat in 3rd in the league on 59 points, 29 games played. Who knows? Are we in for the title this year? Imagine if we win the Europa League and the title. Save done. Done and dusted. Gerard Moreno retires on this channel in its history as the best striker we've ever used. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. I appreciate the support as per usual. Take it easy. Have wonderful weekends. And I will see you probably tomorrow. I probably will see you tomorrow. But anyway, take it easy. Have a good one.